The downtown skyline illuminating the... And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Now here's Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Sexton. Winslow kicks to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Grizzlies.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant scanning the floor. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Morant right side. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Swiped it away. Here's the break. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
On the wing, Winslow. And they double up Jackson. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Winslow. Shot from 12. And again, Memphis no good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that one's good. Morant. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Winslow. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Valanciunas. It's good on the putback.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you see the body control of Drummond, undeterred by some physical D, now going to the line for one more.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Clarke outside. Feeds it to Anderson. It's stolen. And here they come. Oh, Porter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
On the basket by Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Porter, bounce pass.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Nance, right side. Back to Porter. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Melton passes to Gutterich. Here's the teardrop. Off with the layup.
Just a lack of concentration. This is why they don't get him the ball there.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Jones. Clarke is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Porter. They get it back, and that one's good. Drummond.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Clarke inside. Working on Thompson. Basket counts.
You got to know this is Clarke's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 10. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Passes it to Clarke. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Anderson passes to Clarke. Misses from close range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And watching Brandon Clarke play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Now here's Jones. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Anderson wide open. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Porter kicks to Thompson. Back to Porter. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drills it from outside. Nance has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's Melton. He is still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Jones, defended by Drummond. No good from Clarke.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Thompson passes to Drummond. Back to Thompson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cutteridge, the pass to Clarke. Kicks it to Anderson. Back to Clarke. Over Thompson. He hits it from 9. Clarke's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clarke, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Nance. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Clarke into the lane. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Cutteridge, the pass to Melton. Keeps it alive. Rebound Andre Drummond. Outside Porter. Pass to Drummond. Back to Porter for the 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Melton. Lays it up off the glass. Melton's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great.
And so we conclude the first half. Cleveland ahead, up 7. Live from the FedEx.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 7 rebounds. And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And the pass to Drummond. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Out to Brooks. Jackson against Drummond. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Winslow's got the first field goal of the second half for the Grizzlies. And it's Sexton penetrating. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Brooks outside. Morant kicks to Brooks. Right side Jackson. Morant outside. Over Sexton. The putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find. Drummond with the savage throwdown.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Sexton against Jackson. Love kicks to Sexton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Morant with the steal. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Morant outside. Shoots over Garland, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Winslow against Sexton. No good from Valanciunas.
That's his shot. Close to the basket, had the defense on his heels, kicking himself right now.
Garland with the bucket. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Morant passes to Valanciunas from the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now the feed to Sexton. Fast break Memphis. Winslow's running. Ball's knocked loose. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. The three from Morant. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. Brooks covering. Garland the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
I like that Drummond has become more in control of his offensive game, and the defense is running out of answers.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. Looking to end his career. Oh, that was something else.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson misses. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love with the bucket.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. The three from Morant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clarke is out there with Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Nance against Clarke. Yes! And the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clarke, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Back to Thompson. There's Garland. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And here's Morant. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. And no good.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Passes it to Windler. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
A player known for his athleticism, Clarke's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clarke showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws, and even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Takes the 13-footer, but they get it back. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. They shoot again. Good, he hits the jump shot. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Thompson. Second chance shot. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Nance, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Clarke with a wide open look. Nance gets the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Nance. Thompson. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's stolen by Nance. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter looking it over. And the basket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Anderson outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Clarke outside. Over Nance. And another miss by Memphis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Windler. Buries the 20-footer.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Andre Drummond.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland the pass to Nance. To the inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JV delivering in the clutch.
On the wing, Porter. And the three ball is good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrive early. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Fultz. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now the pass to Garland. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Fultz, the pass to Gordon. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Good on the bucket. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. And here are the Cavaliers.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Now, here's Sexton. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. And a change for the Magic. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Here's Osman. Love outside. Back to Osman. Love right side. Shoots over Isaac. That one a little long.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around to end the drought. And it's Isaac getting it to go.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And here's Fournier. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Augustine. Outside Fournier. They get a hand on it. Here's Osman. Guarded by Augustine. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And Augustine kicks to Isaac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Here's Carter-Williams. The Cavaliers making the shot. Isaac passes to Carter-Williams. Back to Isaac. Lets it go from 14.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Here's Windler. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. 8-point game. Pass to Ennis. The feed to Bamba. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Porter with it. Isaac picks him up. Fires the three. The second chance effort. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You could see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Carter Williams against Sexton. The Magic trail by 8. To the middle. Isaac kicks to Bamba. Ross with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Windler. Outside, Sexton. Teardrop shot, and he gets it to go. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ross dishes to Bamba. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Bamba kicks to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter Williams. Bamba. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And that one's good by Porter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Magic trail by 10. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Porter with it. Passes it to Thompson. Stolen by Bamba. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Dishes it to Ross. Back to Ennis. Like, I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fournier pass to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Augustine passes to Vucevic. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Drummond. That shot, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Over in the corner, Fultz trying his luck from deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, Sexton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that one, good.
Listen, this is not easy for a 6-footer to get his points inside, but you can see the tenacity of DJ Augustine.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. And Sexton has it in the corner. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. There's the pass to Gordon. Fades and shoots. Great positioning on the putback.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Thompson's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq. And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. He's got 5.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him over in the corner. Osman. Love outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's 3-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Back to Vucevic. He feeds it to Gordon. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Porter. He can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And Isaac stays with it. Isaac's got 6.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ross kicks to Fultz. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Ross for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Ennis dishes to Gordon. Back to Ennis. Kicks it to Ross. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Right side, Porter. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Pass to Ennis. Bamba with it. He's covered by Thompson. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Feeds to Gordon. The shot from the low post is good. Gordon's got his second basket.
How about the touch and the under-control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Orlando shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
The slam dunk by Garland.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Fournier passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, there's a craftiness that is required in this instance, and Fournier makes the right pass.
Cleveland leading by 9. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A wide open look for Love. Good on the three-point shot. Love's got his second basket of the night. Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Augustine finds Vucevic. Now Ross. Back to Vucevic. Goes up with it. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 10. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Magic trail by 10. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Fournier against Sexton. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Fultz. Well, Orlando shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. For 3, Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. Thompson inside. Vucevic defending. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Fournier. The dish to Vucevic. Pass to Gordon. The jump hook. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
That's tipped. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. He kicks to Vucevic. There's the feed to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the left wing. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And then Gordon with the dunk. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Fournier. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Vucevic dishes to Ross. Back to Vucevic. Passes to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Fultz. Fournier against Sexton. Vucevic with the bucket. 8 points for Vucevic.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Love. It's stolen by Fultz. One-on-one here. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love outside. Mr. Garland. Second shot opportunity. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. To the paint. Fades. Up again. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. To the wing right side. Kicks to Garland. Takes the 13-footer. The shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. Down low. Pass to Ross. Outside Fournier. No good on the 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And the change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. Sexton kicks to Garland. To the wing on the left. Passes it to Love. Right wing. To the inside. To the left side wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Isaac. For 3, Fournier. That one doesn't go. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, A spectacular side as we have, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Inside, Memphis moving that ball around. Morant against Fultz. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clarke, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant dishes to Jackson. Three-pointer. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, he just flat-out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
On offense, here are the Magic. Isaac outside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Misses the three. Brooks outside. Back to Valanciunas. Passes it to Winslow. Morant outside. Over Fultz. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant with a wide open look. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Fournier goes in. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Back to Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Clock at 6. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant passes to Brooks. Anderson, the bounce pass. Pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Tips it up, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Here's Melton. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Looking for Clarke, and he gets it there. Puts one up from 19. Anderson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And Vucevic kicks to Ross. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's a case where this deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Now here's Jones. Melton passes to Clarke. They double him with Vucevic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Orlando with the ball. The Magic trail by 4. For 3, Ross. The rebound by Anderson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the power forward. Augustine finds Ross. Back to Augustine. And the pass to Bamba. It's deflected. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Clarke. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Anderson passes to Clarke. Back to Anderson. Second chance shot. And he makes good on the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones dishes to Anderson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Bamba, the putback, and it's Melton with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Anderson passes to Jones. On the wing, Jones releases. The shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Gordon. That one, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Carter Williams.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
Winslow kicks to Morant. 17-foot shot on the way. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Morant, rebounded by Vucevic.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Brooks with the bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Jackson. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Thanks for joining.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring, you didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. And there's the feed to Vucevic. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Looking to get it going. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. The Magic shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Carter-Williams against Jones. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Anderson with the block. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Gutteridge. Carter-Williams covering. Here's Jones. And another miss by Memphis.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Inside. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba, actually a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
So for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. Brandon Clarke, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Isaac with the steal. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Pass to Isaac. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
5 to shoot. Jones the pass to Clarke. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Magic trail by 6. Ross with a wide open look buries the long-range jumper. Ross has got 5 now.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Ross. The pass to Augustine. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Melton, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Augustine. Ross dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. A miss that time would have put him up. Memphis leading.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them a...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. That's us out there for Orlando.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Clarke has got the ball here for Memphis. Now Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Brooks against Fournier. The step-back jumper is good. Fournier's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando. To the right side. Morant against Fultz. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Shoots over Isaac. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. And for Memphis, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Clarke finds Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Fournier passes to Isaac. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clarke. Morant drives in, and he gets the bucket. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Stripped away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ross in the corner. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
To the paint. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. The shot's good from Fournier. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Winslow against Ross. Fultz dishes to Ross. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. But they'll get another chance. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's Winslow. Rebounded by Isaac.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Fournier against Brooks. It's deflected. They recover it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clarke. Gordon finds Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
On the wing, Isaac. Passes it to Fultz. Back to Isaac. He feeds it to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. And then jammed out as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Yes!
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident. And that lets him deliver when it matters most.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference. Really well done there. Just confident and
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Morant. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Right side Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland with the bucket.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Love finds Sexton. And Winslow pulls it down.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Garland dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Love. Pass to Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
It's Brooks on the wing for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Morant, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Oh, Sexton in position. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks the pass to Morant. With the tip and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Brooks misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading. Morant kicks to Brooks. Dishes it to Valanciunas. This one for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Garland. That's tipped.
Man, I saw that block coming from a mile away. Winslow really times that rejection perfectly.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Count it, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Puts up a three. And that's collected by Love.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Drummond, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Cleveland leading by 3. Down low, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Jones against Drummond. Gutteridge for the pass to Jones. To the inside. Can they get it? And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the deck.
Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jones. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Down low. Now, here's Clarke. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Melton's shot is good.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clarke there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Sexton. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Anderson kicks to Jones. Clarke against Nance. No good from Clarke.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sexton against Anderson. Jones for 3. Nance with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Leading by 5. They get it back. Count it. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Jones, the pass to Melton. Passes it to Clarke. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Porter, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Melton. And the shot is good. Melton's got his second basket of the night. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Sexton for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Melton. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Winslow. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. Can't connect from short range. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant with it. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Here's Osman. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Cleveland leading by 4. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Love. There's Garland, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Five on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Takes it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. There's Garland. Osman, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Osman's got 8 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Almost, but it rolls out. The Cavaliers leading by 6. They're running. Lobbed up there for Love. Pass to Garland. Tips it up, and Love with his second chance points.
Yeah, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Morant from 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Sexton. Another shot. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Tries again. And Drummond kicks to Love. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. There's Garland. They get the rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant drives in, and Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Clarke, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No. That is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, you know, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
There's Garland.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
That one wide left. Clarke outside. Over to the wing. Gutteridge, the pass to Clarke. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Passes to Gutteridge. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Fires from 18. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nance. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nance has got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Jones from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Nance has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's tipped. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brooks finds Clarke. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Morant outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson comes in for Clarke. And Winslow subbed in for Anderson. To the middle, here's Drummond over Valanciunas. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Down by 12. And he comes up with the deuce.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love right side. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant right side. Back to Jackson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The pass to Drummond. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's Winslow. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's, and they're pushing it up. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Stolen by Garland. And here comes the break. The open look here for Sexton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
And that one's good. Morant.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Love outside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Brooks on the wing. Winslow. Now Garland. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Valanciunas grabs the board. And they're on the break. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Gordon kicks to Fultz. The feed to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Garland. Vucevic with the block, and he's able to get it back. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. No good on the shot. Good D by Love. One-on-one fast break. Nice D from Fournier.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the basket by Gordon. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Osman, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, there's a craftiness that is required in this instance, and Fournier makes the right pass.
Love outside. Inside, Drummond banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Isaac outside. He feeds it to Gordon. Tries it from 9. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Good, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Windler with the bucket.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Pass to Vucevic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Ennis. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Bamba. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland with the bucket.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Augustine looking around. Now the dish to Ross. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ross passes to Ennis. And here's Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Bamba kicks to Augustine. The three-pointer no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Nance outside. Back to Thompson. Over Augustine. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Now the pass to Vucevic. Good work there as it goes. Vucevic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Orlando. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Ross. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. It's blocked.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Ennis dishes to Bamba. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba. Feeds it to Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's Bamba. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Now, here's Vucevic. 8 points for him. Here's Ennis. Vucevic dishes to Carter Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First trip to the line for him here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clarke probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Love. It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Back to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Sexton penetrating. That one drops for him.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
That's tipped. Outside Porter. He dishes it to Sexton. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Well, wide open look for Love. Offensive rebound. Drummond. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Gordon the pass to Fournier. Back to Gordon. Fournier finds Gordon. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Magic lead by 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton's shot is good.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Left side, Fournier. Back to Carter Williams. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Fultz kicks to Carter Williams. The tray. No good. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Well, for Orlando, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
And that's been a great offensive.
And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Over Love. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Magic. To the middle. Hangs. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. Sexton's got 8.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the inside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Isaac outside. Back to Vucevic. Isaac right side. And then Gordon with the dunk.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
There's Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free, and the layup is good. He's got 10.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Fournier passes to Gordon. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
And here's Love for 3. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. On the wing, Isaac. And stolen by Sexton. And they're running. The putback. Here's Drummond over Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
So for the Magic, Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Now here's Ross, guarded closely. Vucevic with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Over Augustine. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first bucket of the night. Orlando trailing here. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Thompson passes to Nance. Fires, high post. Goes back up. Bamba with the block. Nance against Gordon. Passes it to Vucevic. It's stolen by Nance. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Augustine with it. He's picked up by Nance. Bamba kicks to Augustine. Dishes to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nance passes to Windler. Trying to get open is Thompson. Off target from outside. Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Ross against Thompson. Ross, that's good. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Nance kicks to Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, to me, that's the next step for Larry Nance. This guy is so unselfish, but we don't yet know how good a facilitator he can become.
Deep 2 from Ross. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Porter is out there with Nance. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
It's stolen by Nance. And it's Drummond missing. Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Garland, a slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And there's the feed to Nance. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Ross passes to Gordon. Back to Ross. And here's Fultz. 5 to shoot. And Fournier kicks to Ross. Here's Fultz. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. Pass to Gordon. Down low. Ross kicks to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. To the left wing. The pass to Vucevic. Porter with the steal. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The Magic trail by 8. Pass to Gordon. Over in the corner, Isaac. The fader. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. The open look here for Sexton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
Gordon hits both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Garland. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Fultz. Yep, that one goes in there. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Drummond.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And it's Orlando's ball. They trail by 11. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Back to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
Well, the defender just bites on the pump fake by Jonathan Isaac. Good job getting that defender in the air.
And both free throws good for Isaac. Now Exum passes it to Osman. Back to Exum. From deep. Off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks. Jackson kicks to Morant. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Grizzlies.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Here's Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Fournier following the basket by Ja Morant. Gordon finds Fultz. Now Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Brooks outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Gordon with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Vucevic the pass to Fournier. And the rejection by Jackson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fultz against Morant. Here's Vucevic.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz against Morant. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Now here's Isaac. Over to the left wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Clarke the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Clarke. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You got to know, this is Clarke's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Jones checked in for Morant. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Ennis in for Isaac. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. And the pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Here's Clarke. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Gutteridge. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Augustine looking around. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. Ross dishes to Bamba. Clock at 2. No good from Ross.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. Clarke, the pass to Jones. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Another shot. And Valanciunas with the layup.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint. And on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Augustine against Anderson. Pass to Vucevic. Up top, Ross. Back to Vucevic. Passes to Bamba. Takes the 13-footer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clarke up top, covered by Bamba, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Ennis dishes to Bamba. Over Clarke. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Carter Williams in at the one. Now here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him, and there's the pass to Melton. Feeds to Anderson. Pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. Here's Melton. Lets it go from the wing. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando trailing here. Ross kicks to Gordon. Ross passes to Gordon. Fournier against Brooks. The feed now to Bamba. Back to Gordon. Pass to Carter Williams. Bamba with it, guarded by Jackson. Bamba's shot is off. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Winslow's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Colts comes in for Ross.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Hangs in the air. Isaac finds Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now, here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carter Williams kicks to Gordon. That one good for two. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. Here's Carter Williams. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Anderson passes to Jackson. Over Gordon. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon dishes to Fournier. To the paint. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Fournier. James Ennis comes in for Carter Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Memphis trailing here. On up the court. And finished off by Morant.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Isaac passes to Gordon. And here's Augustine. Back to Gordon. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Steps back and fires. They get it again. Pass to Ennis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. And a change for the Magic. Ross is checked in.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Here's Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Three-pointer Augustine. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Jones against Augustine. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. And a missed layup. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was... That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Isaac outside. Gordon inside. Covered by Winslow. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. There's the pass to Morant. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Right side Jackson. Inside. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Up top, Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Winslow. Brooks kicks to Winslow. And he uses the glass on the layup. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Brooks against Fournier. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in for Isaac. Now here's Winslow for the tie. And there's Jackson on the assist by Winslow. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Memphis. Carter Williams finds Fultz. Back to Carter Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the basket by Gordon. And it's 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Here's Morant. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:35 left to play here in the 3rd.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hit the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Passes it to Winslow. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Now here's Fultz. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Both teams will make substitutions. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. Back to Jones. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Clarke. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fires from deep. Ross finds Vucevic. Ross in the corner. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clarke. That one, no good. Here's Gordon. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic out in front. There. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3. He feeds it to Vucevic. And it's Memphis on the break.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clarke there proving how important that concept is.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Clarke, the pass to Valanciunas. Tries from 10. Again, Memphis.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's the pass to Ross. Left side, Gordon. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a one-point game. Back to Clarke. Jones looking for an opening.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Back to Ross. Out to the right wing. Fultz dishes to Gordon. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a three-point Magic lead.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
No good from Valanciunas.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Valanciunas against Vucevic. Ross passes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac finds Ross, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Evan Fournier is checked in for the Magic. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant passes to Clarke. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Fournier passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 19 points.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Feeds it to Gordon. Second chance shot. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Back to Morant. Oh, and they take the lead. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Here's Vucevic. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Clarke, the pass to Morant. The feed to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Over Fultz.
Good! Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Fournier finds Gordon. Now Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so it's Memphis with it. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Back to Winslow. Launches a 3. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. Now a timeout called by Orlando. What's your take, guys?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one.